Bye-bye.
Thanks, Peggy. Thanks, Shanaz, for that. So we're back in the garden. It's warming up, I can tell you. I'm standing under a big umbrella at the moment, but I'm going to take my cameraman and we're going to go for a walk. So luckily we've got some lovely buttercut ice creams and juices to keep us all cool. And then we've got the lovely Bake Mart breads and croissants to keep us sustained. So we've got the judges giving a bit of feedback. So Chef Amro's there with Chef Said. So we've got feedback on the beef, which is good. There's one of our friends from Palestine. Welcome back, Madame. Madame was making sandwiches on the first day, and now she's back in the kitchen cooking up a storm. Here's Chef Rami. How are you, Chef? Okay. What are you making, Chef? Arabic Mezzeh. Well, we're going to be wanting to look at that. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. Hang on, I have to move away. And we got some music. Of course, the music comes on just when we don't need it. I'll get Mr. Sassiger to turn it back on when I come back around. So we've got a little bit of briefing going on over here, doing the hygiene briefing with Chef Vivek is there, Chef San is there. The chefs are giving the briefing to the next round of competitors. We've got Chef Hossam from Egypt, who's come over, and Chef Martin's there, having a little chat out the back. We've got these boys getting themselves ready to go. What are you going to cook today, boys? Beef? Seafood. Fish and seafood. Good luck. Don't forget the salt and pepper. Yeah. Yeah, got a little bit, it's getting a little bit sunny over this side. These guys are in the shade in the morning. Here's a young lady from Palestine, from the Smile Academy. So she started to cook. She's one of the first competitors in our Barilla class. So we've got Barilla for professionals, and the chefs have to use the Barilla sauces and also a selection of the Barilla pastas. So the young lady, she selected the nice pesto, a bit of conchigli, I think that is it, yeah, the little conchigli regate. And then she's chosen a lovely Barilla bolognese. So these are some great sauces from our supporter. And what else has she chosen? The lovely pesto alla Genovese. So a nice traditional pesto to go with their conchigli. She's also got a little bit of gluten-free penne and some spaghetti. So the chefs have to make two dishes, one vegetarian and one dish up to them, what they want to serve. Here we have the Emirates flight catering boys. So this is another on-time flight. And both are doing the Barilla pasta. So we've got spaghetti cooking. We've got the whole wheat fusilli over here. Again, the bolognese sauce with the lovely 100% Italian tomatoes. And what has Chef got? Chef got the little tortiglioni. The tortiglioni. Here we go. And Chef's chosen the basilico. Oops, the basilico with the tomatoes, so that's something nice. A little bit of fresh basil in there as well. So Chef's got himself well started, and he's picked up this little wholemeal tortiglioni. So that's going to be interesting to see when we come back. So 2 types of pasta, and then 2 sauces. 1 dish has to be vegetarian, casual dining, and we'd want to see the second dish being a little bit more upmarket. So this is the Barilla pasta and pasta sauce competition. Second year we've been doing this, and it's great to have the pasta supplied by Barilla, and Chef Stefano is having a look around as well. So it's good that that Chef Stefano is coming to have a look. He's going to make sure they're cooking it properly. Make sure they're not overcooking the pasta, Chef. Chef Stefano is the corporate chef from Barilla. and he'll be keeping an eye on what the judges are doing. And then, of course, I'm sure he's going to want to do a bit of the tasting. So as we move through the garden, we've had to put some extra umbrellas up. The chefs are in the sun. The chefs are getting a bit wet. Dear me. And it looks like they're getting themselves ready to get Mezzeh there.
Too much beef, high cholesterol, but we can make more.
You'll be okay, Amro?
Yeah? And the break, we will make a little bit sport, they will come back.
A little bit, you can go and play a couple of sets of tennis, Amro.
Yeah, we have one here. So yeah, and the chef David will join here for a few minutes, then we'll come back.
Amro is one of our vice presidents of the Culinary Guild. And Amro's also going to be judging the Emirati food and the Mezzeh.
Yeah.
He's been with us how many years now? How many years, Amro?
I think 2016.
Oh,
right?
wow.
Oh, 5 years.
Yeah.
Almost 5 years.
But how long in the country?
In the country, 16 years. 17 years.
17 years.
Yeah, I joined in 2004.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, 2004.
And where are you from, Amro?
I'm from Syria originally, but my heart is Emirati.
Okay. And you're also involved with Mezzeh, I'm sure, in the Syrian Guild.
Yeah, Syrian Guild.
Yeah, which was set up in the UAE. The Syrian Guild sits in the UAE, but is going to go back home sooner or later.
Of course. Yeah. We're planning
important.
to have it.
And where do you work at the moment, Chef? You're working with...
I'm working with Mam Food since 5 years.
Mam Foods, okay.
Mam Food stands for Muhammad Ali Maghrabi.
Okay.
He was one of the most intelligent GCC country businessman.
Okay.
He built Jeddah market in 1979, which was the first mall AC condition.
Okay.
Yeah? So now we do a lot of things like sous vide. We do a lot of interesting products, actually.
Yeah.
And we try to see what is the challenge in the market, especially in special products that we have it. And,
so ready-made foods, and then for the food service industry, you do tailor-made recipes, I believe, as well. So if you're a franchise and you're looking for something, you can come to yourselves and Mam Foods, develop recipes, bit of R&D.
And also we have we are the master franchisee of Papa Murphy Pizza.
Okay.
And GCC with 100 location, and we plan to get more brands as well.
Right.
And I can give you some latest projects that we are working with, which will be falafel and Burger King.
Wow.
Something interesting.
You're going to be a busy man.
Yeah, for sure. Just yesterday we set up our MOQ. It was perfect.
Fantastic. Well done. Congratulations to you and the company. And great to have you in the garden, Amro. And thank you for being part of the Emirates Guild. Thanks, Chef. Bravo. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Amro, one of our senior guild members, and who has been with us for many, many years, originally from Syria, and a member of the Syrian Chefs Guild as well. And we're very proud to have Amro and Majid and the boys here. Chef Rabi is there. These guys over here, they're getting ready. Well, someone's getting ready to eat some ice cream. He's cooling down. But then we're going to be having the Mezzeh by the looks of things. So we've got the chefs sweetening themselves up, ready to receive some beautiful Mezzeh. So Barakat is also... Barakat's also presented some nice little ice creams and some cooling down, Chef, before the Mezzeh. Good plan. Fantastic. So we'll see. That must have been a good dish. There's nothing left. Yeah. See this one? The judges must have liked that. There's nothing left. So that's great. So we see in the garden also our friends from Pakistan are still here. We've got our young lady from Palestine. We've got chefs from all over the United Arab Emirates, all over the Gulf region cooking. A couple of chefs from Five Farm Hotel. Our man is back again from Shimmers. So he's fish. Now he's doing, what's he doing now? What are you doing now, Chef? Three? Again, what did you do earlier?
That is the beef.
You did the beef, now he's doing the fish. When do you do chicken?
Chicken.
Chicken next year. Good man, he's going to come back. That's most important. So great to see that Great to see that the chefs from all over the hotels and restaurants are down here cooking up a storm. Madame's getting her mezzeh ready. The chefs, the boys are putting up. Good on you, Sassika. Thanks, boys. Keep those judges cool. They're getting a bit warm in the sun. The garden's lovely. We're just waiting for the sun to dip behind those trees again, so that people can be in the shade. We're just going to go down, and what we do with the Barilla. So the Chef Stefano's there, and what we do is we ask the competitors once they've started to compete, or when they register, they come down and they have a chat with Chef Stefano, and then the chefs are allowed to choose whichever pasta, 2 types of pasta, and the sauce that they wish to use in the competition. So there's a great array of Barilla pasta, as we met with Chef Stefano earlier, and then the sauces also. So we saw, I think the most popular one at the moment, Chef, I've seen up there is the bolognese and the pesto. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what they do, and I see. And it's good that some of them have taken the wholemeal pasta, some have taken the gluten-free as well, because I saw I saw this one up there. What is this one that I saw one of the competitors take?
Yeah, that's all the whole weight pasta that we have. I suggest also to the chef to use some gluten-free, so maybe just to do something more specific or different, and that would be good.
And the cooking.
I saw many chefs taking tagliatelle and taking some the classic cuts.
Yeah. I saw conchigli with the young lady from Palestine. She'd taken the conchigli, which was nice. When you cook the gluten-free or you cook the whole wheat and the normal one, what should the chefs look for when cooking? The cooking time is different, or longer, shorter, or just the same?
Cooking time is usually the same, but it's still different according to the cut. For example, the spaghetti, you have 8 minutes. With the rigatoni penne, you have 9 minutes. You have 11 minutes, sorry. Okay. When you go with gluten-free, you can see still is 11 minutes. What change? With gluten-free, it's more difficult, usually with the pre-cook as a mise en place. So all the professionals, usually they pre-cook the pasta. Okay. With gluten-free, they become more difficult. But
you got to be, and that's important to understand as a young chef. When you're using a ready-made product or a convenience product, the first thing you got to do is read the packet. Now, if you can read Italian, you're okay, but there's always English on the packet as well somewhere. And get the packet and read the packet. Read the instructions. If you ever look at a tin of asparagus. You know, a tin of asparagus, you pick it up and there's the tin of asparagus. And on the tin of asparagus, it might say, open other end. So you got to turn it upside down to open the tin of asparagus. Why? Because when they pack the asparagus in the factory, they put the asparagus cooked with the tips facing up. If you open from the top, you damage the asparagus. So you turn that upside down, you remove the bottom of the can, and you take your asparagus out of the can. Read the instructions.
That's a good information.
And that's where it's important that, you know, you got 11 minutes, you got 9 minutes, you got 8 minutes, and the difference.
Two more only, just for the information of our chefs, even from home. In Barilla, you always see is mentioned the cooking time, as we say, and all the sauce are ready to use, so you don't need to cook. I suggest also to our chef, don't cook, you don't need to cook the sauce, but just mix or just put in the last second to toast the pasta. So in the last 30 seconds. So
and if you want to add a little extra flavor, like some herbs or a little olive, you can if you want, but you got to be careful because it's seasoned.
You can add, you can personalize, but basically all the pesto and all the sauce are ready to use product, so we don't need to cook.
No, very good.
Yeah.
Great feedback. Thanks, Chef. Lasagna sheets. Here we go. Lasagna sheets. Cook before or make the lasagna with the dry sheet?
That's a very good question. And I have your answer. In Barilla is double laminate lasagna. That means you can build easily your lasagna starting from dry, right? So you build your lasagna 4 or 5 sheets, depends on...
your bolognese, your white sauce, your bechamel.
Exactly. And some Parmesan if you want. Yeah. Somebody put mozzarella, I prefer Parmesan cheese, okay?
Yeah.
And just 2 hours in the chiller before to bake it. and that's
Exactly.
it.
And then
So
the pasta, you don't have to pre-cook the pasta. You know, when I came here in '92, the guys in the kitchen used to boil the pasta then refresh. I said, no, it's a convenience product.
Boiling 3 minutes also is another option, but it's more risky because when you go to take it,
and then you can build your lasagnas nicer. But chef, that's great information.
Yeah.
You got a spinach, you got the all egg.
Yeah, 3 actually.
3, fantastic. Look at that.
Spinach and 1 with egg and 2 without egg. So without eggs, you can see yellow semolina and spinach. So
Fantastic.
we have also herbs option, vegetable option.
Well done, chef. Thanks for your support.
Thanks for you.
Great to have you again. Hopefully we'll see some nice dishes.
Yep.
And now I think we cross back over to Shanaz in the studio. Thank you. Thanks, chef.
You.
But it's very, very busy at the moment. We've got Mohammed Al Thani behind us, who's a Emirati influencer. So he's also seeing us around the world and having interviews live, which is great, especially with Chef Musaba. We've got the first of the dishes out from the Barilla. So the chefs have received their first dishes. There's a vegetarian spaghetti. There's the little conchigli shells there. We've got a little fettuccine or tagliatelle with some seafood. Looks like a pesto spaghetti with some nice vegetables. Little ragu with some bay leaves and some nice fusilli. And it looks like the arrabbiata sauce has been used in that one. So the judges are busy tasting that. Let's go and have a look if we've got some other pasta dishes being done. Getting a bit warm out in the garden. My head's got red. I'll have to work tomorrow. Boss will think that I'm on vacation. Oh, I am on vacation. In my own garden. Ah, great. So here are the dishes. So we've got some different presentations, and of course we asked for a vegetarian, which we have here with a little spaghetti and pesto, little fettuccine with some sautéed shrimps, little nice cherry tomatoes there, and a little a nice conchigli shell with some parmesan there. This looks like a nice vegetarian, beautiful olives in there, a little bit of pistachio dust or something, but also a little bit of a ricotta on top, and some other very nice dishes from spaghetti. The rigatoni is there, the fusilli. So we've really seen some great use of the pasta. And we have one more dish being prepared. And from Palestine is finished her pesto with some spaghetti. So the judges are waiting for that one to come out. The next round of guys, what are you boys cooking? Huh? Chicken. You're going to cook some US chicken. Yeah. And Mr. Cotham Institute, what are you going to cook? A nice roulade of chicken as well, using that beautiful USA chicken thighs, quarters. Well done, chefs. Good luck. Don't forget the salt and pepper. Here we go. Here's another man rolling in with his bits and pieces. Everyone's gathering in the back in the shade. Yeah. Even cameraman's in the shade here. I'll come under the little red parasol. Matches my head. I should have worn my hat. Oh dear. So as we walk past the Genox Swix kitchens, we see the beautiful Convotherm ovens and the Barilla pasta. We had the first round of Barilla pasta this afternoon. Some very, very nice looking, nice dishes. Chef Vivek is our kitchen judge, so he's looking at the guys finishing off some lovely beetroot there, sauteed beetroot, nice bit of sea bass, beautiful looking, bit of salmon over that side. Wow, some really, really interesting dishes coming out from this kitchen. Here's Mr. Hayesh from Jumeirah Hospitality. Hayesh has been with us 20 plus years, looking after all the chefs, looking after the warehouse, building the kitchens, looking after the kitchens. Good to see you, Hayesh. Thanks for your support, man. Well done. And then who we got over here? We got some little bit of fish coming in. We've got some lovely cooked up. Whoa, nice, nice, nice. Looking good. We've got our Mezzeh chefs here. We've got Chef Rami now dishing up his dishes. He's got his chicken livers there. I saw some cooking. Oh, there's a falafel. Good. Very good, very good. There's Chef Romulo looking on from the sidelines, putting the pressure on with Mr. William and Miss Antoinette and Ronnie as well. I mean, the poor old chef, he's under full pressure, Chef. All we need now is you as well, shouting. Madame is making a very traditional moussakhan. Chicken moussakhan is a very Palestinian dish. One of my personal favorites. This is chicken that's marinated with sumac, and then it's cooked slowly, and then Madame, she rolls it in rakak bread. So it's like a spring roll, but it's a very traditional Palestinian dish. Very nice, and she's made some beautiful warak anab. Ooh, we're going to have to taste that one. Got rice here as well. Wow, wonderful, wonderful. So we've got some great dishes coming out. A little bit of rice here. We've got some lovely labna. So 3 cold mezzeh. 3 hot mezzeh the chefs had to produce. And then, of course, we must go down and see the tasting. Let's see if we walk around this way. Got the seafood on that table. We've got the pasta masters, the masters of pasta. No one better than Chef Osam to be judging the pasta. No macaroni bechamel?
Not yet.
Muzen.
Waiting.
Chef Osam, the president of the Egyptian Chefs Association, which is really good. So we've got all our sponsors there on standby. They're doing a great job. Fantastic. We've got our lovely Nestle coffee machines. There's ICCA live over there. Wave to our live guys as opposed to our dead guys. Well done. Here's Miss Slidell sitting in her tent like the Maharaji, the Mudiri. Here we go. So here's the judges getting ready to taste the first round of Mezzeh. So it's important that we have the right people judging. Yeah. So we have Chef Ishmael here. We have Mohammed Albana. We have Chef Musaba. We have Ahmed Al-Diri. We have Chef Rabia. We've got Amro standing by. He's keeping out of the sun. Like Madame here, keeping me out of the sun with me parasol. Dear me, that sun's getting hot. But so we've got some great. Oh, that's fallen off. That's someone's phone. Maybe charging somewhere, Chef. Is that yours? That's Chef Rabia from El Mashwa restaurant. But so the guys have got the first round of the Mezzeh. Some more to come. I saw the lady putting the warak anab out and that. So I think I'll really look forward to seeing what the moussakhan's like. It's a Palestinian chef, and I understand. I'm not too sure if the chefs will agree, but I think the Palestine is the home of moussakhan. I'm not too sure if Rabbi will. The Syrians are nodding their heads. Yes, yeah. That it is a very traditional Palestinian dish, and for me, it's one of my favorites. I mean, when you slowly cook it with the sumac and the onions and.
Originally, they put the bread down and they put the chicken on the top.
So chef's telling me the traditional ones, the bread is on the bottom, a little bit like maguga.
Exactly.
Like Emirati maguga, but in the oven and then very slowly cooked, and the chicken has to be able to fall apart, but they season it with sumac, which is a souring agent. It's a ground spice that's used across the Middle East. But moussakhan is a very, very traditional dish from Palestine, which is great to see. We see that there's many chefs still rolling in, and we're going to be here in the garden till 6 o'clock. We don't finish until 6 p.m. So we're quite lucky to have a full afternoon. And with the Mezzeh starting, next is going to be the Arabic Mezzeh again. Then we also have our Emirati cuisine. We then have a continuation of our Barilla pasta. We go back to some beef, chicken and fish, and great support from the US Export Federation, also from our friends at the USA Poultry and Egg Export Council. So they're here supporting us, along with our friends in Convo Therm Well Built with our beautiful Genox Swiss kitchens. Ecolab is our hygiene partner. We've been eating bread and croissants from our friends at Bake Mart and Rougerie. We saw yesterday from Rack Ceramics the beautiful plates and the beautiful presentation award plates that Rack Ceramics has designed for us this year. The Flora Plant guys are back, so they're here as well. IFCO, of course, we're using the beautiful Rama olive oil in the kitchens. Butter, we've been tasting their juice, we've been tasting their shots, which is great. And of course, our strategic partner down at ICCA School, where we're beaming to you live all around the world from the gardens of the Jumeirah Creekside Hotel, which is our venue for today and tomorrow. Yesterday, the day before, so day 1 and day 2, we were out at the Radisson Blu Dubai Deera Creek Hotel, and where we had the static displays, and we saw 4 gold medals with distinction. This was the first time we'd actually awarded 2 to a competitor on a day. So one of the competitors won 2 gold medals with distinction, and to get 4 gold medals with distinction on the same day is unbelievable. So there's some really great showpiece work and some beautiful petit fours that picked up those gold medals with distinction. We also have our friends Ala Pro. We're all wearing these beautiful Ronai jackets, and as we can see, they fit me perfectly. I've lost a bit of weight, Gavin. Yeah, so Gavin and Ronai, the team, the girls, they always look after us, and the judges and the marshals, you know, beautiful embroideries, and you know, just a very beautiful jacket to wear, and something that makes us proud, especially when we see on the back that we call ourselves the culinary ambassadors of the United Arab Emirates, and we wear the flag of the UAE very proudly on our backs. And we're very proud as the Emirates Culinary Guild to take the flag around the world to our international competitions. We see many competitions around the world, and it's great that we're able to take out to see them. We've got a lovely breeze coming through the garden now, so we've got the afternoon, so we're all going to start to cool down. I think the cameraman will be pleased about that. We've also had our friends from Master Baker, and Mr. Ronnie popped by to say hello earlier today. Ronnie's a great baker himself, and he was with Master Baker from the very beginning. He's now having a bit of time off. He's a bit retired, but he's still involved, you know. And he was the one who drove the setup of the Richmond School, which is down at JL. And Master Baker School, being Richmond, is a very special place for bakers and pastry, both amateur and professional, where you can go and learn and enhance your skills and polish your skills as well. So a great array of supporters, and of course the Jumeirah Creekside Hotel and the Radisson Blu Hotel, the 2 hotel-based venues for the Salon Culinare this year. Without them, I don't think we would have been able to put on the salon as we see it today. It takes a lot of commitment from the hotels and the hotel companies to allow these things to happen. We were very lucky to have Chef Mr. Jan from Dubai Creek on the opening day of this salon come and chat with us, and sharing his thoughts about the culinary scene within the UAE, and also giving some history about the hotel. So we were very lucky to sit with him, and very lucky that we're in the Zabil Ballroom. And as lucky as we are down here in the gardens of the Jumeirah Creekside Hotel, down next to the Dubai Duty Free Tennis Stadium, next to the Irish Village, next to the Aviation Club. And we have 9 tennis courts down here. So we are the hub of tennis at the hotel. And we've just come out of the Dubai Duty Free Tennis Championships that were during March, and another successful, great sporting event for the UAE, and a great show that Dubai is coming and turning the corner. And we see that events, and especially events like this, and as we get the tourists coming back in slowly, you know, we see a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel from this time, from these challenging times. But yes, so we see plenty of chefs, plenty of water, which is a good thing. Lots of chefs sitting in the shade. Some chefs wearing hats. All the chefs in the kitchen wearing hats, and that's fantastic. So we have the guys discussing the Mezzeh. We have the rest of the Mezzeh coming. We have the hot Mezzeh coming out, the cold Mezzeh's out. The boys are cleaning down, which is good. Here's some nice looking fish dishes. A little Savoy cabbage under there with some pickled beetroot. Nice little, nicely crusted piece of salmon there. Good flavor on that salmon. Again here as well. Looks like a little pesto. Some nicely sauteed roasted beetroots. A little bit of a swipe of potato or parsnip, and the nice crusted sea bass fillet by the look. Nice, some nice dishes there. Yeah, great color, great color. Beautiful, very nice to see. Let's put this one back in so we don't blow that all over the garden. There's Chef Anna. She's working hard as the president of the Young Chefs Association. I'm going to move that out of her way so that she can get through a little bit easier. Chef is finishing off her artichoke, the crusted fish fillet. Another fish fillet coming out there. Chef Rami, he's just completed his Mezzeh. Boys are giving him a hand to clean down. Oh, there's some beetroot mahamra. There's some, oh, the wind blowing. Oh, dear me. Oh, don't worry, Mr. Martin and Mr. Ayesha there. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen. Back to the studio. Janaz.
Yes, Chef Andy.
Done? Next.
Chef, are you talking to me?
Here, Chairman.
We can see a red chairman.
Yeah, it's my outside catering glow.
You'll be glowing in the dark tonight.
I got wind burnt last night and I got sunburnt tonight.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, so, yeah, hiding the kitchens in Aladdin's cave. Yeah, no one knows where they are. No. It's a lucky thing, Al.
Yeah.
You know, we were unfortunate back in 2017. We had a fire in our warehouse where the kitchens were, and we lost 16 kitchens. Unfortunately, that also took out a couple of our things from the company as well. But the kitchens were in there. But you know, Ginox Kitchens. I called up Hassan Anuti. I said, look, Hassan, we've got a bit of a problem, mate. I've set all your kitchens on fire. And he said, no, don't worry. How many do you need? I said, well, I need 16. He said, well, let's start with 6. So we had 6 pretty much built in the next couple of months. So we were lucky. And then we put together a bit of a hodgepodge, as Al said. So we called our mates in Low. We called our mates in Convotherm. Said, right, boys, we're in a bit of a pickle. We need to pull together. So we were able to put 16 kitchens on, and then we had 6 brand new ones from Ginox, and then we built another 3. So now we've got 9 of the Ginox kitchens, as we refer them. And you never know. We hope that that relationship with Ginox Kitchens is just going to keep on. We have a great relationship with Hassan Anuti and his team, and these guys really do help us a lot. They, you know, they actually used to store the kitchens and transport them, and then when we had the opportunity to store them in our warehousing, so we did that. But and the kitchens were purpose built, so we designed the kitchen all on frames, on wheels, so it's really easy to actually assemble the kitchens. They come in 3 parts. They're 4 meters by 4 meters in a U shape, and that possibility to have such great kitchens makes our competition you know, one of the highlights of our competitions is our practical cookery, and the highlights being because we have such a great because we have such great kitchens, industrial style kitchens that the chefs are used to, and the chefs are able to really able to do their best. Now it's a bit tricky out in the garden, you know. We've got the shade coming over a little bit now. As you can see, I got me red look on. I'm redder than the chairs and redder than that bloody umbrella. But anyway, only another day to go. I might wear a hat tomorrow, but we'll manage. We'll survive. So let's go for a bit of a walk again. Our friends are still there. Look out! Here comes the big boss. Here he comes. Salam alaikum. Alan was Alan. How are you, Al? How are you, bud? Good to see you, mate. Hi, chef. Chefs are here from AD&H Compass. They're coming to have a look around, get some ideas to take back to our staff dining area where you guys look after us in Oasis Village for Jumeirah. But good to see you guys, and enjoy the show and enjoy the garden and enjoy the sunshine like me. Woo! That's tough. So here we go. Here's Miss Lydell having an ice cream. Did you see that she brought herself an ice cream? Didn't bring me an ice cream. Yeah, naughty girl. She'll get a warning letter when she gets home. Yeah, she'll have to wash the dishes. Oop. Here we have Emirati Cuisine. Oh, wow. I see. What do I see? I see fish. I see a little bit of lamb saluna. Three. Majbous fish. I see the babo. So they had to do 3 dishes. Where's the balalit? Mafi?
Maybe in 4 o'clock, chef.
Inshallah. So I see the babo. So this is the pumpkin with sugar and saffron.
Would you like to taste?
No, chef, I'm okay. But I'll sneak a taste in later. And then we've got a lamb farid. So has it got the bread underneath, chef, as well? The farid, it's got the bread. Okay, look, I tell you what, give me a little bit and I'll have a taste. Pass me a spoon, chef. Pass me a spoon. Not too much, chef. Piece by piece. Now, this is normally a sweet dish made with pumpkin and sugar and saffron. You can eat it as a dessert or you can eat it as part of your main course.
Exactly.
Yeah?
It's supposed to roast the flour. Then after that, they have to boil the pumpkin and saffron and cardamom. Then you mix the texture. It's nice.
Semolina flour roasted?
Flour, not semolina.
Just flour?
Roasted.
Very nice.
Can be roasted with a ghee. And in separate pot, they have to boil the bobar, which is the pumpkin, with saffron and sugar and cardamom. Then again, they mix together. It's come in this combination.
Very nice. That's a nice one as well. It's not too sweet, not too overpowering. Let's see what else they got there. So I've got me spoon. I'm happy now. Got me spoon. Look out, chef. Here we come. So a little majbous. So the majbous, as we were saying yesterday, is really it's inspired from the Indian cuisine as well. It's very similar to a biryani. We would have been seeing some bizarre spices on here, hopefully, to get the flavor in. We've got saffron in the rice. We've got a little bit of veg. There's cardamom, there's cinnamon. So it is very much like a Indian biryani, but of course it's been then tailor-made to suit the Emirati taste buds. So let's have a taste. Very good, very nice. One more spoon, because we have to taste the harid as well. We got another spoon. We use a knife. So farid, it's like a casserole. There's marrow, carrot, potato, and then underneath you have the rakak bread, and then the slow cooked lamb chops. Again, we have good man. Thank you, chef. Look at that one. He's been in the sun too long. That one. This is how you can eat round a corner. Yeah, it's got a corner spoon. Yeah, you can you get that? The banana spoon. You can only eat bananas with it. Got no banana. Give me a straight one. So you got the bread underneath. You've got so it's got to have bread, tharid it's called. So you got to have the bread, the rakak bread, which is a traditional bread. It's very thin and flaky, beautiful bread. Roll up falafel in rakak, roll up shawarmas. Super. Let's have a taste of this one.
One gift and one statement.
That's so good. I need some more. Wow, very nice. No need for knife, chef. Got a spoon. I got me banana spoon, chef. Yeah, me banana spoon can cut anything.
Especially if it really cooks.
Very nice. I'm not judging, but I would eat that. I love that. And I love this baba asida babur. Classical Emirati cuisine. Classical. This would be served in the house. This is served on Friday lunch. And this is a normal main course. When we do weddings and we do big Emirati functions, we will definitely have these on the menu as well. And then, of course, the flavor has to be spot on. And these, for me, these are really, really nice dishes. I'm not too sure where the master is. I don't know where Musabar is. He's there. They're giving him feedback. Let's go and have a listen to the feedback because that's really important. So, I got to put my mask on while we're out and about. Hang on a minute. Water first. Hang on, I'm just going to have a little sip of my water. I've got my spoon still. I thought we'd be a little bit more in the shade by now. But as we get towards summer, the sun takes longer to get over the trees. Normally in December, we're in the shade already by about 1:30, but now we're at 2 o'clock. So some of the chefs are in the shade, some of the chefs are in the sun. So I don't mind standing in the sun and getting my head burnt because I feel for the chefs as well. So now what we have over here is a feedback session where we have Chef Musaba giving the feedback to the chefs. Let's have a bit of a lesson and see what they're saying. Let's have a listen.
هذا لحد ما يكون لونه بني قبل ما يصير غامق قبل ما يحرق لان الحين لسه روح لسه ني لازم ينطبخ بعدين بتدخلهم مع بعض مع الاضافه مع السمن السكر والمقبول اللي بتحب تحطيه انت الاشياء العطريه يعني تمام بس عموما يعطيك العافيه يعني انك مش مطبخ وانك مش شغال حتى بنفس المطبخ وقدمت الشيء. So Chef Musaba giving great feedback, and it's good to have our Arabic-speaking chefs give feedback in Arabic to the chef, so there can be no misunderstanding. And that's a very important part of the feedback, is that we're able to get an Emirati chef to give the feedback, but also to speak in Arabic to the chefs, because this young man is Imad. He's maybe from Egypt or Lebanon or Syria. I'm not too sure where he's from, but again, he's able to understand in their mother tongue. And it's a great thing to hear the feedback being done in Arabic, because that was one of the biggest problems we have in our country, is we have so many different nationalities and we don't have the opportunity to speak the language. Yeah. So if you're trying to explain to a young Sri Lankan boy or a young Indian boy, it's tough, because words can be misunderstood, context can be mistaken. So it is important that we have the right chefs judging as well. Chef Musaba, so what did you think? What was the overall? I like the makbous. I thought that was nice. I love the tharid. I thought this was missing something. Was this missing something or? Something is missing, chef, because this is two ingredients have to be together. So you have to roast the flour separately. Then you have to boil the pumpkin 100%. It's like mashed potato. Then you bring them together with all those flavors. You can put your rose water, sugar, ghee, cardamom, and all these things.
Should you put a little bit of salt with the pumpkin or not?
No. Just
no
boil.
Salt, no. Yeah?
Just plain water. Then here is missing. We like it, but there is two types of zucchini, which is we don't use zucchini in Emirati cuisine. There is yellow zucchini. No, marrow is there, carrot is there, potato is there. This is okay, but so there is and yellow.
This is not, see, so the carrot, the potato, and the marrow, we grow them in we grow them in Hatta.
Yes,
right,
in the farm. Yeah. So this is Emirati ingredients, which is fine. Missing the dry lemon. Lumi. So wherever you have bazaar spices, you must go with. It's going everywhere in every spices dishes, which is saluna, marguga, machbous, and all these things. Here, the rice is no salt, and he put saffron in the rice. Saffron never go with the seafood. I mean, in our cuisine, See,
So that's
the,
interesting that Chef says that, because we were looking at that and we were commenting that it had saffron, but then again, you know, saffron is Iranian,
Yeah.
saffron is for India,
Yeah.
but this is Emirati,
Yeah.
a mixture of an Indian,
exactly.
an Indian biryani.
Spice, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
got
And there is no dry lemon again, no lumi. So lumi missing here, lumi missing here.
So for our viewers, lumi is a dried lime.
Yeah.
They're black, dried, and I remember I had a visit from the in the Hilton years and years ago. The Sultan from Oman came and his chef came. So he said, "I will make biryani." So he brought the goat in biryani cut. Cut your goat in 8 pieces.
Okay.
Puts it in a pot. The onion, some spice, and then 5 lumi. I said, how many lumi for? He said, 5 lumi, 1 goat. I said, okay. So I always remember, yeah?
Yes.
Because the lumis are quite strong, but the lumi at the boiled the, then
because
he
there's
boils
bizarre
it.
together. So
Yeah.
as
And then
we
in
Chef
with the
Mustafa
rice. So he
said,
made
where's
a
they have
nice,
bizarre, they have to be,
yeah.
must be have
Yeah.
like an
dry
Omani style
Exactly.
biryani, but,
Yes.
But the lumi was there.
Lumi must be there, and all our lumis came normally from Hatta or from Oman.
Okay.
Because it need hot weather. It's like and it's growing between the mountain. It's mostly
So that's great. And
Thank you.
The bizarre, we would expect to see some bizarre on the fish as well.
Yes.
Rubbed and then
He just
fried or he pan
exactly.
Yeah. How would you cook the matchbous at home?
Matchbous, definitely I will do the marination for the fish separately with the bizarre. Then I will fry it 110%. Okay. Then I will do the matchbous, the rice separately. When the rice will, the water will be going under the rice, so it's just bubbling. That time I will put the fish in top, then I will cover it so rice can get the fish flavors.
Yeah.
But always, there's one more thing as well. In our cuisine, we always cook with ghee. We never cook with the corn oil. We never cook with the olive oil. We never.
No.
It's original, pure cow ghee.
Yes.
Yeah. So
there
give you the
go.
flavors.
So, some great feedback, and that's why we have Chef with us to tell us exactly how it should be. But these gentlemen, these chefs also know how, because they cook this in their restaurants as well, and they've been living here so many years, they understand what it is. But it's great that we have the right judges eating the right food and great feedback. I like them because I were more to a European taste, but they were missing those special little bits and pieces.
Yes.
Well done, Chef.
Thank you, Chef.
Well
Thank you,
done,
Chef.
chefs. Thank you. Bravo. So that's a really interesting session that we've just finished, the feedback, and the feedback that was given was very honest, and it was straight from a man that knows what he's talking about, because he cooks it himself. We heard earlier from Chef Mustafa that he's that he cooks in the house with his wife. His wife cooks this, his wife cooks that, he cooks this. So he is a cook, and so he really knows what he's talking about. And the young chefs can really take away from someone like Mustafa some great feedback and some definitely some future. Slowly, Chef. And definitely for the future, some pointers how to make it even better than it already is. So we see the chefs coming down in the back here. Everyone in the shade. Good idea. Too much red coming. Well done. Everyone in the shade, out of the sun. Leave the poor chefs in the sun to cook, and we'll stand in the back in the shade. So, but hey, what to do? That's what it is sometimes. It is what it is. But the chefs are busy cooking. Fantastic to see plates being wiped and cleaned, getting ready just like in your restaurant. See, we have our hand wash basins. We have all our pump action gear here. We have nice clean kitchens, and this is great to see as well. We had a bit of a disaster with our backdrop. The big puff of wind came along. Here's Mr. Chandra Dev from Echo Lab. He's busy monitoring the chefs and making sure they're cooking properly. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Thank you. Yep, we have had, unfortunately, our backdrop has gone to the warehouse for some urgent repairs. Hopefully we'll be back in time for the ceremony tomorrow. We'll be back here in the garden at 5 o'clock tomorrow for our ceremony as well. Hi, Chef. And what are you cooking, Chef?
It's beef.
Beef. So again, the USA beef.
Yeah.
What sort of beef have you got, Chef? A nice flank. Good man. Well done. Flank steak. You make good fajitas with flank as well. And Chef, you're cooking beef as well?
Yes, sir.
Good man. A little bit hot today, huh?
Yeah.
What to do? You'll be fine. Only another 50 minutes. There's Martin checking that we don't have any leaks. Might have some leaks in the fridge here. Here's Chef turning his little sweet potatoes, boiling his potato and pumpkin. It's got a little reduction happening there. We've got some king mushrooms over there. Ooh, yummy. Ooh. We've got the artichokes in there, the Jerusalem artichokes. We're boiling our potatoes. Action. Good luck, Mr. Naveen. Good man. Naveen was with us in the ballroom yesterday doing his 5 plates of gastronomic. Now he's back here doing his live cooking. What beef are you using, Chef? Using rump again. So he's got that nice cheaper cut of meat. It's a tricky one to cook, but I'm sure he's got it somewhere cooking away already. So it's great to see that he's in action. Chief Marshal having an ice cream. We'll allow him. 1 ice cream a day for the Chief Marshal. Good on him. Well done. There's Chef Romulo and Mr. Noel. Mr. Noel casting his eye across his banqueting scene. Yeah. How did you go getting that flank, Chef? Well done, Chef. Well done, Chef. Chef's helping one of the competitors from Pakistan that can't get the US beef. So he's going to jump in his car and go up to Carrefour to get it for them. So what else have we got in the judges? So we've finished the Barilla. So the Barilla is done. The beef, fish, and chicken is still happening. The Mezzeh is happening. I'm sure we're going to have, I think the Emirati is done for the day. I think we may have one more. I need to check with the young ladies. One more Mezzeh. More Mezzeh coming, Chef Amro? Only beef. You're doing beef, Chef? I will show you now one video, 72 hours cooked. 72 hours cooked beef. I wouldn't want to wait that long to eat a nice piece of beef, Chef. 72 hours like a PCR test, says David from Qatar. So we've still got the chefs under the shade. They're under their little tents. I don't blame them standing in the shade. I'm going to stand over here. Oh, that's better. So all the chefs are still lining up. We're going to be cooking all the way through to 6 p.m. this evening. Now at 3:30, don't forget that we cross over to London and Paris, where we're going to have our City and Guilds chat. Daughters coming in from London and Ragnar and the team from Paris, from the World Association of Chef Society's head office in Paris. And it'll be an interesting discussion about what skills are and what we need to do as we come out on the other side of these challenging times. One thing that we have got here is a great sense of camaraderie amongst the chefs. There's a lot of discussions, a lot of talking. There is people really getting into the competition. There's a lot of discussion about the food, lots of photographs being taken, and that's what it's all about. You know, we want the young guys to take pictures. We want the young guys to be together, to make friends, and to take the opportunity to actually maybe secure a position in the future. Yeah, I mean, the people you talk to today could be the employer of the future, or the senior chefs that are here marshalling and judging. They're going to be watching what the competitors do as well. And if they see a guy with good skills, they may be going to talk to him and try and steal him away, you know. I mean, that's, hey, that's the name of the game, you know. So if you can, and that's why we do it at the Emirates Culinary Guild, is to develop the young guys, yeah. If we can give them an opportunity to progress, whether here in the country or outside of the country, or go back home and start up their own business, if we're being part of that, that's all the satisfaction, that's all we really need. We don't need anything else. We are so happy to be able to get phone calls, and we had yesterday Raheel all the way from Canada. Raheel worked out here for many years as a young guy, you know, and now he's a senior person within the Canadian Chefs Federation. He's competing for Canada as a country because he's made Canada his home now. He's settled down there with his wife, and but he was trained right here at the Radisson Blue Dubai Deera Creek by Chef Uwe and Chef Diane, you know, and we took him everywhere all over the world with us. He was in the young chefs team, he was in the senior team, he represented the UAE at the Chaîne de Rôtisseurs. So Raheel really committed himself to compete, and that's what he wanted to do, and he got better and better, and he was best chef of competition, and he was on the senior team, he was in the culinary teams that won the medals overseas in Germany and Luxembourg. And that's what it's all about for myself and Uwe. That's what we want to do. Yeah, we want to make sure that we give that opportunity to the guys just to become better and get a better piece of life for themselves and their families. Yeah, many of our guys that we work with are from different parts of the world, a lot from the subcontinent. We have India, Pakistan, Nepal, down into Southeast Asia, from the Philippines, down a few Malaysian, Indonesian. I was bringing some students over from Cambodia. So, you know, if we're able to work with schools as well worldwide to help bring young people to do some internships. I work with a few schools down in South India and Kerala, where we bring Gopi boys and Tommy men, as we call them. So Mr. Gopi, he works for a company called Western, and Mr. Tommy runs a fantastic university down in Kerala. And we bring young men and women out of those colleges, about 6 or 7 per college every 9 months, to work with us in our event business. And what we do is we try to develop them to be event or banqueting people or waiters. And many of those guys, you know, we had one mandate internally within the department of the conference and events down in Madinat Jumeirah, and that was to have 100% retention. So what did that mean? It meant that when these young kids came to us, then they went back to India to finish their courses or finish their classes, that we would then be able to bring them back fully employable and ready to enter into the industry. And we had a 98% success rate, and I think that was commendable for my guys that did the training with them down at the Madinat Jumeirah conference and events, but also to themselves as well, because we had young ladies and we had young men. We've got still a couple of the young guys working for us that were these original interns, but the Gopi men and Tommy men are an important part of why we do this as well, for the young cooks as well, that we're able to offer internships to.
So Chef Andy Cuthbert, he was a chef. Now he's a general manager of Jumeirah Creekside. Yeah. So if you give him a mic, he will never stop. Trust me. Trust me. So better you shut down the camera and give him a break, give him some water, give him some food, because this is Andy Cuthbert. He's one of the flag of the culinary, and he can't talk until tomorrow for food and all this competition, because he did a lot, and you don't see any medals. He's so humble gentleman. We're doing some show here, but he no need to do show, because everybody knows Andy Cuthbert.
Thank you,
Chef. Thank you so much.
You're too kind. You're too kind, Chef. Thank you. So that's, you know, and that's why we do it. We do it. We volunteer, and that's what belonging to an association or a culinary guild's about. It's a voluntary. It's a voluntary situation. You do it because you like to do it. You know, I work with my wife Josephine, and she's the administrator within the Emirates Culinary Guild. She was taught by Alan Tong, who was our founding chairman, who passed away in 2015. And Joe's been doing the administration part for 16 years now. And her role within the wave, Madame waving. So her role within the Culinary Guild is so important, because she's the one that will train this young lady on her left to be the next, maybe groom her to be the next administrator, and learn how to do the registration, then learn all the other things that you do. So, but we volunteer our time, myself, Uwe, all the judges, the international judges, they also come and volunteer their time. You know, they don't get paid. They come, they go away from their work. They use their own vacation time or whatever it may be. So, to be part of an association, you've got to give it your all and expect nothing back. Yeah, and that'll be a message to the senior chefs that are listening in. You know, if you want to get involved, you know, in your own country or with us here. But just come down, help out, be a marshal. You know, you don't have to be a judge. You don't have to compete if you don't want to. Competing's fun if you like that, you know. I didn't do a lot of competition when I was in the kitchen. I only started doing competition here in the UAE, and then I was lucky enough to through my work with the Culinary Guild to work with the national teams and the young teams as well. So we really started to develop those national teams, and that was driven by Chef Uwe as well. And those little wins, you know, when we go to Luxembourg or Germany and bring back 20 plus, 30 plus, 71 plus medals, it's a pretty big statement of the talent that we have, and also it makes us feel very proud that we're able to give to the guys. I'm hanging on to this umbrella. Don't worry, I'm not about to fall over. It's all right. I'll probably fall over on Thursday when we've all finished. So to encourage senior people to join your guilds as well and associations, that's part of our role as well. And through competition, it really exposes your brand, it exposes your hotel, it exposes your expertise, it exposes your restaurant or your chef and your food and beverage department to show what your guys can do. And we've had some really good representation from some of the top hotels here in the UAE and in Dubai. You know, we've got culinary schools as well that have come across from Kaufman in Pakistan, Smile Academy in Palestine, and also the masterclass girls out of Pakistan as well. So they're showing what they can do here. They're sending the photographs back, and I saw them all gathering around the notice board here, and I'm sure there was giggles of delight because I'm sure there must be a couple of medals for them. I'll have a quick look here. I'll have to put my glasses on. Let's have a look, because we've had some of the Masterclass Pakistan silver medal, Masterclass Pakistan bronze medal, Masterclass Pakistan bronze medal, silver medal, Masterclass Pakistan. I mean, this is fantastic. This is the first time these girls have ever competed, and they picked up silver medals. Now, picking up a silver medal in a garden in a foreign country, you know, that's a lot of hard work and takes a lot of courage. So really proud to see that. Oh, look at that. There's a nice gold medal. Another gold medal. Mr. Hillary, good lad, good lad. Well done, Hillary. So we've another gold medal down here. Some gold medals here, Mr. Amila. Wow, some really, fantastic, fantastic. We've got some great gold medals coming, and that's really good, you know. Gold medal is a big deal, you know. Food must have been fantastic, portion size fantastic. Everything must have been spot on. So to get a gold medal, it is really, really, really something special, especially out in the gardens with me in the Jumeirah Creekside Hotel. So the judges don't give gold medals easy. They give gold medals for gold medal work. And we'll be back soon. No, good. So back down to the garden. I've had to put some sunscreen on. They're all complaining. Look, same.
Chef, I think you should borrow Chef U's hat. Otherwise, you won't be able to make it tomorrow.
Chef U's hat, yeah, no problem. I'll bring a little. I better bring myself a little baseball cap tomorrow. Yeah, or else we're going to go even more red. But it's good to have the outside catering glow on, especially out in the garden. We've even got some hotel guests coming down to have a look at what we're doing, which is nice. So down here at the gardens of the Jumeirah Creekside Hotel is always fun and games. So we've got the chefs are still in action. Let's go and have a look. Let's see what they're up to. We've had the Emirati Cuisine, as we were on about the earlier in the day. And we had that great feedback session with Chef Mezzeh. And that was something special for us to enjoy and to see. And now the chefs again, little salmon tartare. Yeah, little salmon tartare. That could be a little bit tricky one in this temperature. I did tell the young lady to, well done, chef, well done. And then we've got that must have been a good one. There's nothing left on those plates. Martin, all the plates are clean, so, yeah, well, you got to be careful. So the chefs are in action. There goes Kutsi. Kutsi's got his hat on. Kutsi's our chief marshal. Kutsi is the executive sous chef, I believe, chef de cuisine. Chef de cuisine down at the new Sofitel, the Oblix at Wafi. Brand new hotel, 5-star luxury hotel. Sitting down near the thing. Welcome, Kutsi. Good man for being with us. And I hope Madame is by the pool.
On the way.
On the way. Good man. What do we got here? Wow, here's some. Here's a little salmon tartare. Nice little sea bass with some whole grain mustard. A little grain mustard sauce there as well. Some little baby bok choy, little lemon dill. So that was good. Chefs are cleaning up. Boys and girls are cleaning up. Chef is opening up the little parcel of cabbage. We've got our chicken here that we looked through before. So the USA chicken, some roulades, some little some stuffing going on because we give the chefs chicken thigh and whole chicken thighs bone in and with the skin on. So we want to make sure that those guys, they show us some skills of deboning. So we've got the next team from Pakistan rolling into the kitchen from the Kaufman Institute. So the guys from Kaufman are with us again. Big delegation came over from Kaufman to compete, and they're competing solidly the whole day. They're going full on. Every day they're competing, and pretty much every live class they're in, they're doing a great job. So let's have a look back at that scoreboard. Let's see if there's any more medals come out yet. I'm not too sure if Madam has posted anything more. We have a little scoreboard. So what else have we got left? So a little bit of pasta cooking. So the pasta's come out. Here we go. Emirates Flight Catering. That's great. Silver medal. Look at this. Gold medal for this pasta. So that must have been great. Smile Kitchen from Palestine. Well done. Bronze medal. That's super for Fatima. And then Schmockaholic Restaurant, Kiran Sivan, young boy from Rama that we met. So bronze medal. Well done, guys. That's great. So it's always good to see the medals coming out and good to see the big shiny ones, the gold ones. Means that our competitors are challenging the judges. So some good results there. What else have we got left today? So we've got our schedule up here. So as we're moving on, we're into 3 o'clock now. So we're going to have, we've just had the what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth session finished of Poultry by USAPEEC and the Beef by US Meat Export Federation. Fish and seafood just complete. So these guys are cleaning down, as we can see. And then the next round is another round of pasta by Barilla. So Barilla professionals, and we met with Chef Stefano before. So he'll be back in to look at the ingredients with the chefs. The chefs will already be down on the Barilla stand to select their pasta, and then they're going to start cooking with the sauces as well. What else have we got happening at 3 o'clock, 3:15? So we've got Poultry by USAPEEC again, and again another round of fish and seafood, and we finish off the day by about 8 o'clock, 1800, about 6 p.m. this evening. And the last 4 sessions we have a poultry. One guy in the poultry, the beef by USMEF, and then fish and seafood, and another session of Emirati Cuisine. So that'll be great to see the day end with the Emirati food, and then we'll be able to come back and have another bit of a taste, and hopefully have a nice little bit of discussion with Chef Musaba and some of the Arabic chefs, and to see what that chef has been able to do. Right, let's move down. Feedback chicken. Click, cluck, 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 the chicken feedback. Yeah, we were just saying earlier that the days are getting longer as we get towards summer. We're normally in the shade in the garden by about 1 o'clock, but now don't worry, Chef. It's coming down below the tree sooner or later. We didn't notice that. Here's one of our in-house guests, Mrs. Vogel, checking out the Chef Navin. Hey, you have to be careful, Chef Navin. Mrs. Vogel might order this for her dinner. Mrs. Vogel's been staying at the hotel for a number of months now, so it's good to see that our in-house guests are coming to have a look at what the chefs are doing in the gardens as well. Good to see you, Madame.
Nice to see you.
Thank you. And then we have Chef here. He's doing some finishing on his plates. We've got Navin finishing off his plates. Here we have a roulade of the beef. We have a little hanger steak there. We have nice little seasoned up sauteed potatoes. So the chefs are putting the final little touches on their dishes. There's Amaresh and Martin still going strong. Mr. William from the engineering team of Creekside Hotel. Here's one of our young men from Pakistan, getting himself organised, ready to start the cook up a storm. And it'll be good for those young guys to come to the competition so they can see exactly what needs to be done when we do some of these bigger competitions. And it's always great to have the international exposure. Here is a young man from the Bulgari Resort. Well done, Chef. How are you? What are you going to cook today, Chef?
Tonight I'm going to make, Chef, slow-cooked fish with a pan of sea bass. That's all.
Fantastic, chef. Sounds great. We'll look forward to seeing that one. With a bit of heirloom carrots there as well by the looks of things. Here we go. We're putting together the last touch on that plate there. Then we've got feedback happening from Chef Alan to our friends from Kaufman in Pakistan, which is great to see. Listening intently to the feedback. Here is the boys finishing off. Take your pots off your chopping board, chef. Take your pots off your chopping board, chef. Take the pots off the chopping board, chef. No, take the pots off the chopping board. Yes. Pots are for the stove, food's for the chopping board. Yeah, you got to be careful, you know, because that's what the judges look at as well, you know. So it's all part of the hygiene and part of the rules and regulations that we see what we're doing even in competition. I'm chef. All right. And he's finishing off. He's getting himself set up now. A young lady from Kaufman, she's there as well, getting her veg ready. Bravo. There's Mr. Chandra Dev from Echo Lab. Echo Lab is our hygiene partner, and they've brought their sanitizers and hand sanitizers. And this is a challenging time, this one, Mr. Chandra Dev, being outside in the garden.
Last year we were in Sharjah.
Last year we were in Sharjah indoors. Now we're outside in the garden. So for the hygiene, I mean, it's going to keep you busy making sure that everything's fine. Yeah? No, but well done. Good to have you back again. Now what have we got here? Here comes Mr. Amaresh running with a microphone. I have to say something. Maybe we've lost. Have we lost?
No,
have we lost connection, Amaresh? What time are we going to? Do we know? And then we have, what are we doing at 3:30? We're crossing live to London and to Paris, right? No, that's great. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a bit of a sit down now for a few minutes, and I'm going to let the cameraman here, she can wander around, put some background music on, maybe Miss Shadaz. I need to go and get a drink of water, please. Yeah, I'm running out of steam. As you can see, I'm expiring, but not near my use by date, but not expired. Yeah. So give me 5 minutes to get a drink of water, and my cameraman lady, she will maneuver herself here and there around the competition.
15.15. And we've got another one starting at 16.45. So I've got another two.
Yes, I think so. The next one.
Yeah, it's
You there, Shanaz? We're just giving some overview shots from the garden at the moment. We're having a bit of a rest. Cameraman girl, she's over there. She's doing her bit. Sanji's sending me a hat. Good on you, Sanji. Bit late, mate. Bit like Kutsi. Kutsi with the sunscreen. I got me factor 35 on at the moment. But yeah, no, it's a warm one. Beautiful blue sky. I mean, absolute beautiful, beautiful beach day. Beautiful sunbathing day. Not too sure it's a beautiful day to be walking around without my hat on. I'm going to sit, I'm sitting near the fan. Hang on, I'll move. You know, we're used to in the garden having the sun go down a bit earlier, you know, because but I forgot about the days are getting longer. So here we are, still with the sun up. A couple of the kitchens are right in the sun, but now most of the kitchens are going into the shade, which is good. So we've come on to the second last session for the day. And I think we've got the chicken, we've got the Barilla pasta, and we've got another couple of beef sessions. And then we've got another session to finish off the day, which will start around 4:30 and then conclude 5:30, and we should be all wrapping up by 6 a.m. So we've got a lovely breeze coming through the garden, so that's nice. We've got still a couple of hotel guests wandering around. We've got interested people having a look, which is good. I want to go and have a look at what my man Navin has done, because we were with Navin yesterday, and now we're going to see what Mr. Navin has come up with today. Where's your dish, Navin? Okay, here we have 4 plates. Good. Okay, great. Nicely cooked piece of beef rump. Look at that, beautiful. Little croquette. His little Jerusalem artichoke swipes. A bit of gnocchi. Some great dishes here. Nice crusted and rolled roulade on the other plates there. But that's nicely cooked. Beautiful. They all look great. Super dishes. Let's go and see what the judges have done. The judges are still eating beef. God bless them. You know, who's the beef kings? He's the king of beef. Mam Foods, Mr. Amro. You know, Mr. Amro, he said one day in a meeting of the Emirates Culinary Guild, we said, "What's you got it new from Mam Foods, Amro?" And he said, "Oh, I've got sexy bacon." So we're still waiting to see the sexy bacon.
It's another one. I'll just show you one thing. So this is the beef iron. 72 hours.
So in his R&D kitchen, Amro's been experimenting. So he's got a nice 72-hour slow cook. What was the temperature, Amro?
55.
55 degrees for 72 hours. And what's the cut of beef?
Iron.
Iron steak.
Iron.
Oh, eye of round.
Yeah.
Eye of round, sorry.
Iron is
Yeah, iron, yeah, well, I was thinking it could be a new word for hanger, yeah. But eye of round.
Very
excellent. Anyway, I'll let you get to judging.
What we have? What we have, Rama?
Recipe.
Okay.
So now Amro's going to have to read the recipe out.
Herbs marinated beef rump.
Nice piece of beef rump. Yep, good. So let's see what comes up with that one. That's lovely. There's Mohammed taking all those away. Good man. I think we'll just stand under the shade here, my dear. Oh, look, there's all this shade over here, and that's good. That's what we like to see. Bit more shade. Oh, our little sign keeps falling down. Oh, my trousers are about to fall down as well. I have to hook myself up, dear. Am I hooked up? No. Me little trousers are about to fall off. That could cause some emotion in the garden, I can tell you. There we go. Luckily, my personal dresser's here to look after me. Good on her. Good girl. So we've got a couple of chefs standing by because we've got the second to the last happening. So let's have a look at the pasta, guys. Where's the Barilla pasta, guys. Barilla, Barilla, Barilla. Well, one man deboning his chicken, which is great. One young lady deboning her chicken. So we've got the USA chicken here, getting the bones into a pot here. Looks like we're going to make a bit of a stock. Bit of a stock with all the bones and everything. That's great.
Hello, Chef. How are you doing?
Hi, Chef. How you doing? Okay.
Yes, Chef.
Another guy from Emirates In-Flight Catering. My goodness, I'm not too sure how many of them are here. There mustn't be many people left in Emirates In-Flight Catering. You must be all here cooking, guys.
Battalion, Chef.
Yeah?
Battalion.
We're a battalion, he says. He's from east or west, we're not too sure, but he's cooking up a storm. Good luck, Chef. Well done. Hey, look, there's another one down here. I'm not too sure if he's from the same kitchen, though, but he's an Emirates In-Flight guy. Hey, good to see you, mate. Well done. And we've got some more chicken happening here. We've got one of our students from Kaufman here. Very good. Choppy, chop, 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 chop. Mr. Martin, where's my Martin? Come and give a hand to this man to operate the stove. Yeah, it's a bit hard to see. My boys will come and give you a hand, Chef. No problem. Where is my Martin? Where's my Martin? He's probably lying down. I don't blame him. Marshals, where's one of my marshal men? Operate the machine. Where is Martin? Where is Mr. Ayesh? So what you do, which one do you want to turn on? You want to this one. So you press that, and then you go up, or you can press here, and it should go up. Yeah. Give him a hand getting this, this one and this one.
So you need this one?
This one and this one, Chef. Okay. No, this one, this and this.
These two? This two and this one, huh?
Good, there we go. Technology. Press buttons. I'm old-fashioned. Turn the gas on, turn the gas off. Gas cooks better, they used to advertise in Australia when we were growing up. So, look at that. There's a nice little marinating bit of fish. Chef's getting his ready. Going to sear that off by the looks of things. Here we go. Make sure it's hot, Chef. Good. You want to hear it sizzling in the background. Young man, how are you? Okay, boys. What are you cooking?
Beef, Chef.
Beef. Excellent. Don't forget the salt and pepper. So beef. Well done, Navin, cleaning down. So we've had some great beef dishes again. Our friends from Barakat are there. Everyone's enjoying the icy poles and the ice creams, cooling themselves down. Barilla's there with Ifco next door, and Mr. Padma and his band of merry men from Bake Mart. Mr. Nandana has come from the hotel to have a chat with Mrs. Vogel, one of our in-house guests. Good man, Mr. Nandana. Too much red coming, Nandana. Hat mangta hai. Tomorrow will be a problem. Here's the lovely Abigail. Here's my PA, Miss Abby. Abby's brought a great big pile of books to sign. Pop them over there, dear. Make sure they don't run away. So I'm going to sign off for a few minutes, Shanaz, because we have to get ready to cross over to City and Guilds. I think that's at 3:30. And I just got to do a little bit of work. Alwyn's brought me an umbrella. The IT guy looking after me. Good on you, mate. So Shanaz and Paji, if I can hand back over to you for a few minutes and then just get myself ready to jump onto a computer down here, and let's see you in a few minutes. Welcome back to the garden. Jumeirah Creekside Hotel. Look, I've got a hat. Look, hang on a minute. Look at that. I got a hat. A bit late. My bloody head's red. Look at that. But if I take my mask off, then I don't have any suntan on my mouth. I believe we just had some great interviews from two old stalwarts, Mickey Kitts and Chef Tariq Maurice from up in Ras Al Khaimah. Is that right, Shanaz? I called her off guard.
No, you didn't catch me off guard. I'm watching. Never mind.
Who was there? So here we have Martin Cobalt. He's ready. He's at his PCR. Tomorrow he can go home. Tomorrow you can get out. Day after, all right.
I still grace you with my presence tomorrow, Chef.
I would hope so, Chef.
Absolutely.
We'll make sure the temperature's another 4 degrees hot. So look at this. Finally, the garden's in the shade. I mean, up and over. But the chefs have done a great job. They're still cooking. We've still got the last couple of guys. So over here, we've got the last of the beef. And we were lucky enough to have the blessings from Abu Dhabi with Mr. Peter de Cauwer. We let him out once a year. Once a year is allowed across the border. Yeah, it's enough. Hey, Peggy, if you and Peter are here, who's left in Abu Dhabi? Ragu. There's the Syrian and Arabic colleagues celebrating. He's a young man from ICCA. Look at that, he's got an ICCA jacket on. Nice bit of beef there. Turn this down. I'll give him a hand turning that down. He's going to crack my my beautiful Simmons tops. No, you got to turn it down. Dear me. I think got one of it out. I'm going to turn it off in a minute. Turn them down, Chef, or else you're going to crack my nice Simmons hobs. So we've got the last beef coming out. Young lady from Pakistan is cooking up a storm. What she got in there? She's cooking off. She's blanching her veg. She's got a little bit of a ratatouille in there. So we've still got a few more. Here's a young lady. She's made some pearls by the looks of that. She's either made some pearls or they're really, 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 really small eggs. It looks good. Girl, bit of mixing here, bit of poaching there. It's one of our chefs from Palestine again. We've got Al Jawaha here. He's cooking. What is he cooking? What is he cooking? Majbous? Sorry, this is the lumi. This is the limes we were talking about. And you can see what Chef Musaba was saying. Ghee, lumi has to be used. Yeah, they don't use olive oil. They don't use corn oil. They use ghee. And here we have, and then a bit of a saluna over here. Again, chicken maguga.
Yes, sir.
Chicken maguga.
Chicken marguga, sir.
Very nice. So again, he's got the lumi in. Fantastic. Here's Chef Musaba. So, Chef, we see the lumi.
And the Egyptian, the young chefs, please.
He's Egyptian young. You are
I was there. I was there with the Egyptian young chefs when they formed the association. Exactly. And Hossam invited me over with Mr. Marcus, Chef Marcus and Miriam, and all the young guys were there. And we went down to the Swiss club in Zamalek, over the bridge and on the side. Yeah. And then we were in the garden, and we were.
But not the secret garden.
Not a secret garden, but it's secret. You know, in Cairo, the Swiss club is one of the oldest European-style clubs. Been there for, 100 years maybe. Yeah, sure. But you walk into this place, and it's like you're in Switzerland. Wow. It's like a wooden chalet, the small seat. It's unbelievable, this place. Very old as well, but in a part of Cairo, surrounded by but this little, it's like my secret garden here, this little tranquil place, yeah? It's got a beautiful garden in there. This was a fantastic time, huh? And then we went and smoked shisha on the Nile, of course. Lazim.
Now it's totally
Shisha and shisha.
It's totally different. Cairo and
yeah, I haven't been to Cairo in a number of years, but what I and some of the best times down in Kankalili in the market. I mean, this has been absolutely fantastic, you know. In Kankalili in the market, smoking tamia, teasing the little girls that bring around the peanuts in their pockets, you know, and they're putting the peanuts on the table. And then I would I one year with the nurse from the hotel and the housekeeper, yeah. Okay. So two European ladies. So we were sitting there, and all the boys were at the end looking at the European girls. I said, "Hey, girls, be careful. We'll roll you up in a carpet and sell you to the men." Absolutely fantastic. So that was. I've been to the pyramids. We've been to the museum. I mean, it's just fantastic. Yeah, but the best thing is the people. Yeah, and the people make the fun. You know, it doesn't matter where you are. And we had such fun at the young chefs. Yeah, come along, cameraman. Let's go. Thanks, chefs. So we got the guys. Chef, how you are?
I'll show you something. I just posted.
Chef is teaching me.
No, a few minutes ago.
Chef is teaching me this Instagram business.
5,300.
Wallah, fantastic. My Arabic nus in this one, chef.
No, I choose the English one.
Ah, okay, better.
I don't want you to fail.
So we've got the majbous happening. Chef Anas, check the power on this one. Well, our young lady from Palestine, she's still working away with the chicken there. Another lady plating up her fish, the last of the seafood. Stay, chefs, no problem. And then Madame, one of our young ladies from Pakistan, still cooking along. A man from ICCA here, cooking up a storm. You'll be very proud. You should be very proud down there. Shanaz, well done, young man.
I think he's from our scholarship. I think he's Max. He's hidden behind the mask, and I really love the color. He's a lovely young man.
He's doing a great job. He's finishing off his plates, and that's going to be a nice dish that the judges are waiting for. So we're listening to the last of the beast feedback here, and we've got Chef David Sasson, the president of the Qatar Culinary Professionals, QCP. David started that association back in, I think, about 2015 or 14. And David's headed up the association as president. So it's good that the Qatari chefs have a man like David in charge, and he's really pushing the chefs, pushing the competitions, and he's done some great work with the chefs up in Qatar. So they're busy boys as well, getting ready for the World Cup. So David will be very much involved with that, I'm sure. So we wish David luck with the World Cup, but we also wish him luck tomorrow judging, because we're back here in the morning. We'll come back at about 6:30 in the morning again. We start cooking at 7:45. We have a full day of cooking. We finish off at about 4:30. We do a small ceremony in the garden for the medals and the certificates at around 5 o'clock. And then we're going to give opportunity to the... Sorry, we're going to give opportunity to the trophy winners and some of the special awards we're going to do down in the ballroom here at the Jumeirah Creekside Hotel ballroom, the day and night ballroom. And we'll have a nice 3-course set menu with, make sure we, have we got the plates? We got his other 2 plates are gone? Okay, well done, chef. Good. Yeah, there we are. So the finished work. Very good. I hope that's not beef fillet. But anyway, I hope he's read the rules, Miss Shanaz. So we're cleaning up down with our friends of the our Barakat and our Bake Mart guys. They're packing up They're getting tired out. They're not used to being outside in the garden. Mr. Rohan and guys. So he's wrapping his stand up in cling film. That's the safety cling film, security cling film. If you touch it, you get electrocuted. No, so as the sun sets over the back of the aviation club down here at Jumeirah Creekside Hotel, we're really seeing the last of the chef's cook. So we've got a couple of empty kitchens now. The guys are cleaning down. I think there's one more man. Is he coming to cook again as well, or has he come to clean? Oh no, he's brought his own cleaner. That lad from ICCA, he's got his own cleaning. Oh no, this bloke's nicked his board. Oh, we've got the last of the fish. Here we go. We've got the young lady from Pakistan here, just plating up her little poached sea bass with a ratatouille. She'd use a spoon sometimes. Spoon is better than tweezers. I used to take, I thought dentists used tweezers. Yeah, or doctors. Seems to be a fad with chefs. I've always liked a spoon to put things on the plate. Yeah, sometimes it's good to be traditional. Use a spoon. Ooh, I see some asida. Asida babor again. Let's have a smell of that one. And as we can see now, the maguga or madruba? Huh? Maguga. So the maguga.
Chef is master of maguga. So if you say maguga, maguga, madruba. Madruba with rice.
So he's got lots of bread going in there. He's got the marrow, and you're getting that smell. The smell's coming through from the bazaar. You're getting the smell from the loomies as well. So now he's going to have to turn the heat down, I think, and he's going to have to cook that slowly until it's finished. We've got a little bit of vermicelli rice happening over here. Loomies floating in this one as well, which is good. So we've got Chef Musaba with us, so we're just going to have a quick look at all these spices, Chef. So have we got the ingredients of bazaar? Do we have a bazaar here, or we add the ingredients to make up a bazaar? What do we got?
I don't think so. Yeah, maybe this one, but this is coriander. I think cumin. Cumin.
This one we think is bazaar.
So you know what?
Bazaar or bazaar? It's not bazaar.
And that's curry, right?
So if you, which one? This is curry. So if you have the bazaar, you don't need all this thing. Because the bazaar means everything.
See, Chef Musaba was telling us earlier that his mother's recipe and his wife's recipe's got 8 ingredients in it, you know, and it can vary from 5 to 8. So the base is cardamom, cinnamon, cloves, coriander, the seeds, the coriander or the powder?
Yeah, and the cloves.
Yeah. Cumin. So it's really up to, you see, Chef Rabia, he opened the Asila restaurant, which was one of the first 5-star Emirati restaurants in the Radisson Blue Hotel in Deera Creek, and the Asila restaurant was purely Emirati. So Rabia was lucky enough to be able to cook all this as well. So he's.
There was I'm using the bazaar in Asila, Chef Andy Club, it was different spices inside. Between gloves and seeds and
it's different. You cannot add more. See, it's in the end. Our spices came from India. Okay?
Yes.
So it depends, but the main thing it's 8. You cannot make it 5. You cannot make it.
Well, if it was 5, it'd be garam masala.
Yeah. So it has to be 8. Then, if you like to add something, it depends on you. I mean, it depends on the chef who like to add some extra flavor. That's fine. But for us, as Emiratis, it has to be 8.
And when we use bazaar, we don't use any other spices.
Yeah.
Because the bazaar is
everything is there, yeah.
We add the bay leaves and cinnamon and bay leaves and cinnamon and cardamom.
And this one is end, but I'm saying bazaar itself, the 8 spices.
Yeah, of course.
Plus, you have to add, I mean, if you use the turmeric powder, that's fine. But Do not eat the pyramid and then that's 8 spices.
And some spice, it's washed and dried in the sun, and some spice is washed and heated in the frying pan.
No.
Not
You
roasted.
You take those 8 spices, you roast it in the oven.
Roast in the oven.
140, 150 degree for approximately 12 minutes. Take it out, keep the room temperature, cool down, and straight away to the blender and we'll blend it. And that's it.
And you're using the whole spice as well. See, this is where in the UK, when I was in the UK working with Sri Lankan guys and Malaysian guys, the spices we had, the dry spices, are really dry. And the difference I saw with the spices coming here, because we use so much quantity of the spices, that it's almost like they're wet, but they're so fresh. The dry spices are wet. Yeah. And then I learned from these Sri Lankan guys and Malaysian guys in London that they took all the dry spices, and to get more flavor out of them, we roasted them. We used to roast them under the salamander because they were so old. You know, the dry spice in the UK was so old, it wasn't freshly ground what we were buying. The flavor had gone. Then we'd roast it. And then when I came here, and I learned with the Indian guys in the kitchen, and then there was nothing called curry. There wasn't curry powder. Okay, we have curry powder, but the basis of all the curries was the whole spices. So it was always the cardamom, the bay leaf, the cinnamon, the cumin. And then it was, what else do you add? And then I used to ask the chefs, I said, listen boys, how much do you put? How much of this do you put for 1 kilo, 10 kilo of meat? Yeah. We just put, chef, so they would never tell me. Yeah. So I said, okay, I'm going to have to catch these guys one day. So what I used to do, I worked with a guy called Sanji Hazra from Calcutta. And Sanji, he was a great, he would make northern curries, and Dilip Gomes, who was my sous chef there, and then we had the boys from the south. But we all enjoyed the northern curries. And so I used to stand next to them with a little container, and as they were about to throw the spice in, I put the container to catch, and I have a look and I put it in, and I said, what are you doing? I said, yeah, you keep cooking, chef. Yeah. So then I started to understand how much spice you have to put in, and then I cook at home, and I put too much cloves in, and it was like toothpaste, or not enough cloves. But then, and it was always hot oil. Put the whole masala in, the whole spices, and then you put your turmeric and your chili powder, and then maybe finish it with your coriander. But to learn that, and this discussion here is fantastic, 14, 8, don't put that, roast them first, dry them in the sun, always different. And that's where it's great being a cook, because, Australia, Syria, Emirati, and we're talking about this sort of stuff, and that's what I love about it.
That's why, chef, I have one program now is going on. I mean, hopefully we'll show in Ramadan. The idea is to cook with the Rabi, like example, he's from Syria. He will cook whatever he want to cook, okay? Then I will think what Rabi ingredients he used, okay?
Okay.
And it's not about Rabi cook or I cook or you are best, I'm bad, or it's about the culture.
Culture, yes.
Food is a culture, yeah? So your food, my food, and his food is a culture. Syrian culture, Australian culture, UAE culture. So we cook.
Yes, chef. So that's why, chef.
We'll see this on this side.
You see this tonight. Fantastic.
Hey, sorry, chef.
Fantastic.
So it's a culture. It's not about everyone can cook, but it's a culture. Sure. In the end. So I cook with a Thai lady. She was doing green curry, chicken green curry, with the jasmine rice. I said, okay, I will use the jasmine. I will not put. Normally we do basmati rice. Then I said, okay, I will make chicken salona.
Okay. Yeah.
So I add the baby, the small baby, the raw eggplant.
Yes. The tiny ones. Yeah.
Yeah. Then the little bit one. I mean.
The Thai ones, you got the really tiny round ones, and then you got the
exactly. Then I add lemongrass in it. So I take this 3-4 from them, and I use it. It was amazing. I mean,
I'm sure,
because I mean, in the end, we're not talking about food. We're talking about culture. Because in the end, our culture is connecting each other.
Yeah.
So exactly the same what the leader doing now, having their. With Israel, with the,
exactly.
So also there is a plan to cook, and I will go to Tel Aviv in Israel. I will cook with the one chef from there, and he will come fly here as well. We'll cook.
And that's so important. I mean, this topic, the Abrahamic Accord that was signed. And we're jackets, we're not politicians, but You know, 6 months ago, we never talk about this.
Yeah.
We would never dream that this was, but this is the progressiveness of the rulers, of the leaders of the country, to say, let's see what we need to be doing. And that's just great foresight, you know. Sheikh Rashid, Sheikh Zayed, and now Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed from Abu Dhabi, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid from Dubai, you know, and the rest of the rulers. It's fantastic what's happening in the country.
We follow our white jacket.
We follow our white jacket, exactly, you know, but bringing the cultures together and the culture of food. Now I see here, Chef, he's making our balalit. I think we've got the balalit. Now we've got he's cooking his vermicelli with a bit of saffron. Now, he must have been lit. Where are you, Chef? Okay, he must have listened to you, Chef, because or else he knows your wife's recipe, putting the scrambled egg in. Good man. And on that note, we're going to let the chefs get back to tasting. And there's some nice machbous, and there's some nice fries, and there's all the maguga. We've got the balalit. And as you can see, just putting sugar, it is a sweet dish. Yeah, it is sweet. It's meant to be sweet. Yeah, it's a breakfast dish. Very nice. A little bit of cardamom, saffron. Cook this vermicelli rice. Pop these eggs in. Now we get. There we go. He adds a little bit of what's that one, Chef? Little cardamom, and off he goes. So, and then his madruba here is maguga here is cooking nicely. So yeah, great way to finish off the day is to have some beautiful Emirati cuisine being prepared. Dear, I could take all that home. It just smells wonderful. Yeah, beautiful boba asida babur, which is again the pumpkin sweet, can be eaten as a dessert, or it can actually be eaten with the main course as well. You know, it's one of those dishes that is that spans the dinner table. But well done, chefs. And then we've got our little lumi coming through. Now, these are used for flavoring. You wouldn't want to eat one, yeah. But the flavor that comes out of the lumi or out of this dry lime is what we want to taste within the rice. So fantastic finish to the day is with Emirati cuisine. We've had chicken, we've had beef, we've had fish, we've had mezzeh, we've had Barilla pasta. And now we finish with the Emirati cuisine. And now the chefs are down here. The chefs are down here. They're going to prepare to. They're going to prepare to taste. And we always encourage the foreign judges, if there's the foreign judges that want to taste some really good Emirati cuisine, now is the opportunity. Yeah. And look at this. This is the camaraderie. This is what we're talking about, the white jacket. Yeah. This is chefs doing what chefs like to do. And that's eat, talk, and eat some more. Yeah. And a little bit of cooking. Yeah. Time for eating. There's always time for eating, chef. And this is what makes our life enjoyable as cooks, that we're able to come into the gardens down here at the Jumeirah Creekside Hotel, or into the ballroom of the Zabil ballroom over at the Radisson Blue Dubai Deera Creek, put on a cooking competition, beam it around the world to you good people, get sunburnt, don't have lunch, drink lots of water, got a bit of factor 35 on the top of my bald head, but anyway, and then this is what we do, you know, and we love it. And that's the main thing about the culinary competition, the culinary world, is that you get this great camaraderie around the chefs. You know, we've got chefs that have never met each other, laughing and joking together. We've got the marshals helping, the senior judges are sitting down, the young judges that are learning. The president of our guild is sitting with the vice president of the World Association. Next to him is Vivek. Behind him is Peter. We've got Rabia sitting there getting ready to judge the last of the fish dishes. Chef Rami from, is that Rami there? Hang on a minute, I have to go and see who's that. Chef Nawaf, sorry. That's Nawaf is there. Chef Nawaf is there also. You know, so this is really great to see that there's such camaraderie amongst the cookers. And that's what it's about. You know, I'm going to be cheeky. I'm going to get a spoon. I'm going to go back over there. We're going to eat some food before it comes to the judges. I'm being naughty. Any spoons left, chef? No spoon? Spoon?
We are looking for spoons.
Spoon. Seems the spoons have been in great demand, because with the way we judge, we also need to change the spoons between dishes and courses. So that's part of the judging criteria. Sent the boys scurrying off to steal some. Hey, don't break my camera, lady. I need you tomorrow. So let's go back over here. These boys, let's go and have a look here, cameraman, camera girl, camera person. Okay. Pomfret. It's got the pomfret on top of the rice now. Pomfret's been marinated as well, then pan fried on top of the mashboush, fish mashboush. Done. Turn this one off for me, chef. Got to save me power. Can't afford to pay me electricity bill. Okay. Now we've got chef's rice is here. Was there. A google there. I don't know what happened to his balalit. I'm waiting for some spoons. Oh, look at that. Nice kingfish. So again, that's the traditional way to do it. So he's marinated with his izar and his spices. Then he's roasted it off. He's now got it nice and hot. He's got a plate up. You just pop the fish on top. Now, as Chef Mezzeh was explaining it to us, what he could have done, he could have cooked that. And then as that one was finishing, he's actually placed the fish in the pot, cover it up again, and then two ways. The fish flavor slowly goes into the rice, and all those beautiful spices, the lumi, the bizza, and all those other flavors that are inside that rice would then infuse with the fish as well. But it's looking great. That fish looks really nice. Yeah, we'll keep those little fellas away. Super. They haven't got a spoon yet. They've run out of spoons. Can't believe that. How am I going to taste without a spoon? Not allowed to use our finger anymore. No, I'll get it, chef. It's all right. I'm sure they've... I want to see what they're doing, these judges. I need to have a spoon. My kingdom for a spoon.
Nice, huh? Enjoy.
Well, that's what I want to do, chef. You know? Okay. Oh my goodness, look at
And
that.
people taking lunch like
This is the clean. This is we remove the plate.
not like
Okay,
this.
here we
is
go.
the plate.
Bus.
No, wallah good. Wallah good. Take it. I know you like it. هذا شو هذا الجوهر.
Very nice. We'll have another spoon of that, just in case.
She follow you.
Just in case we.
Lunchtime, right?
Oh. Got me a spoon. On over there now. Gonna go and steal some of his. A fresh spoon in my other pocket. Amro, watch that one, huh? That one coming, baby coming. I brought me a spoon, chef. I'm going to be really cheeky. I'm going to eat out of his pot.
This one.
Oh no, it's okay, chef. I don't want that much. I'm going to eat off the stove. Got me spoon. Got me clean spoon. Try a bit, chef.
Yeah.
Thanks, chef. Wonder what the judges will say about this one. Wow, this is great stuff. Beautiful smell. On goes the saffron for the balalit. I'll wash my spoon. I'll get another one in a minute. Washing my spoon. Right. Clean spoon. What else you got there, chef? Yeah, you see the spices very subtle coming through. Oh yeah, we need a bit of that, chef. A little bit of your balalite. Pop him on me spoon, chef. Thanks, chef. Bravo. So balalite for breakfast, balalite for dinner. Every time is balalite time. Let's see what Chef Mustafa says about these ones. It's a nice, nice cardamom flavor coming through on that, balalite. So that's the last of the dishes. Oh no, we've got young lady still over here. She's still giving it all. Chicken coming. Well done. Good. All the judges will fall asleep in a minute. I see Chef Chef Uwe. He's got a spoon. Chef is enjoying the pomfret matchbous. Yeah, really good. Really good food. Bit of a discussion. I'm going to try some of this rice. Sorry, chefs. I want to see if we can get the flavour of the Mezzeh. So great discussion about what's what. That's why we have the judges. Chef Mustafa will tell them what's what. Who are the judges here?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my God! 7. Many hands make light work.
7 and 1 judge's advisor.
One judge shadow. This one over here. Well then, as the sun sets in the garden, on the 3rd day of the Emirates Salon Culinaire 2021 with Expoculinaire Virtual from the ICCA live studio. We like to thank all the chefs, and all the chefs have done such great work. And we had our chefs from Pakistan, Palestine, Abu Dhabi, Dubai. So it's been such a great day and such fun with such great discussions with our chefs. We've got people in the tents. I'm not too sure if those people are going home. Maybe they'll sleep overnight. But it's been really a great day. 3rd day comes to a close, and of course with all our partners, Barilla for the pasta that we had today, the US chicken, the US meat from US Meat Export Federation. We enjoyed some lovely bread and bakeries from Master Baker and our friends at Rougerie with Mr. Padma. Of course, the kitchens, Ginox Swiss kitchens didn't miss a beat the whole day. The combo therm ovens survived out here in the outdoor environment, so that's a good one for you, Nikki Bates. So you'll be able to demonstrate that your ovens are as good in a hotel or out in the garden, Nick. Yeah, they've really done a great job holding up. They've taken a lot of hammering today. They've been switched on since 6:30, 7 o'clock this morning, and they're only just now going into clean down mode. And we can see our guys are now cleaning down, running the clean cycle within the combi therm and the combo therm Manitowoc oven. So great equipment to work with, and we're going to be back tomorrow working on that equipment again. We had our friends from Barakat giving us juice shots of turmeric and ginger, keeping us all awake and giving us fruit. We had our friends from Barilla with their pasta. And of course, Flora Plant from our friends at Upfield. We missed Chef Marwan today, but we're sure he's going to come along. IFCO, supplying the beautiful olive oil. Echo Lab, our hygiene partners. These boys have been out here watching what our chefs are doing, so there'll be a trophy for the best hygiene partner. And all in all, a great day. And a big thank you to the Jumeirah Creekside Hotel management team, the banqueting team, Mr. Martin and Hayesh from Jumeirah Hospitality, Amaresh from stewarding, Chef Ramulo for helping out with some of the chefs getting their ingredients, and also to the banqueting team. Sashika's still out here. Noel, thanks guys for your support and pushing along with the getting the garden looking so wonderful. Now overnight we clean up, we tidy up, we get it ready for tomorrow. We'll see everyone back 7:23. In the morning again, no doubt. If Miss Shanaz is kind to us, maybe she can give us a later start. Are you there, Shanaz?
Hi, Chef. How late a start do you want?
Oh, about 11:30 on Sunday.
On Sunday, that's a good one. We're very happy to do other things over here. We've got so
What time
much.
are we starting tomorrow?
Well, technically, the sheet shows that you need to come in just to do an opening at around 7:38 for 15 minutes. But during the day, I'll reduce it a bit because it's very hot and difficult for you to keep walking around and talking. So I'm going to fix this.
They'll be pushing me around in a wheelchair tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. I've got other things lined up. Okay, some gap fillers. Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to be back at 7:38 tomorrow morning from the gardens of Jumeirah Creekside Hotel. We wish everyone a great night. Back over to you, Shanaz, into the studio to wrap up. And we'll see you tomorrow, Joanne and Pedji. Thanks. Great day.